we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for being here. My name's Sarah Beth. This is Sarah Beth Vlogs, and today I wanted to take a few minutes and let you guys get to know me, because you see my cleaning videos, you see my home, you see my family, but we really don't know each other. So I'm going to tell you guys 15 things about myself, and I would love to get to know you guys better too. So in the comments, tell me a couple of things about yourself. Take some of the questions that I'm asking and answer them. And I don't care how long the comments are, I would love to read them and get to know you too. So without any further ado, let me get started. I did ask my friends on Instagram and Facebook. My Facebook is a private account. I keep that strictly personal, but my Instagram, I'm going more for a public. It's not public yet, but I do have plans for in the future, once my channel has grown a bit, to make that public so that everybody can follow me if they want to. And if you're a subscriber and you would like to know me a little bit more personally, I would love it if you would send me a friend request on Instagram. But it's under Sarah Beth Vlogs, just like my channel name. I asked my friends if they had any questions, so I got 5, and I'm going to share those towards the end. But I wanted to get started and just kind of tell you a few things about me. I got the inspiration for this video from a friend of mine named Larissa White, and I found her on, actually I think she found me on YouTube, and she did this, and I was like, you know, it was really great to get to know her, because I had questions when I watched her video, but I really like people. I'm kind of an introvert, but I like people and I like to meet people. So this is the first of probably many get to know me videos. The first thing, I am 5'10", so I am a tall girl. My husband is 6'3", so we're tall. I have always had an issue with my height. I've never liked being tall because all of my friends were shorter, and growing up I just always associated short with cute, and I didn't think that you could be tall and cute. I'm kind of over that, like, pretty is as pretty does. That's what my grandmother always told me, but I like being tall now. I'm not really a fan of high heels. I never have been, but my husband is so much taller than me that I can wear heels and still be short next to him. I can reach tall things in the grocery store, so there's something positive. 2, I married my high school sweetheart. Adam and I started dating my senior year of high school, and we have been married for 17 years, and we have been together for 19, so I am 36 years old. I went to college 1 full year after I graduated, and before I had even been out of high school 1 year, Adam and I got married. So my original major was elementary education, and I figured out through a career choice that was not for me. I had worked in the public school system, and I was really blessed to have that job, and I'm thankful for it, but I figured out during that job, thankfully, that was not where I was supposed to be. I have the utmost respect for our educators and our school systems, but that just wasn't my calling. I worked instead of finishing college because, let's be honest, when I was 19, I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be. I didn't even know myself. So, you know, I was married and Adam and I were happy. So that part of life has always kind of been taken care of for me. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I liked making money, and so I wanted to work. And I worked several jobs in customer service, and then I got a job at a doctor's office, and I worked with a brilliant ophthalmologist here in my hometown. I have always lived in the same town, by the way. That's kind of a little bonus. I was immediately hooked. I found what I wanted to do. So my oldest daughter was born in April of 2009, and when she was born, I decided that I wanted to go back to school, that I wanted to better my education so that I could make a better living for my family. And I wanted to be able to provide her with things that I didn't have growing up. And I just wanted to prove to her that if your dreams change in life, that you just have to stick to a plan. But I started out as his receptionist. Work hard and you can follow whatever dream or aspiration you have. So she was my driving goal to go back to school, but I knew that I wanted to be in healthcare. I wasn't sure 100% what that role would be, but I knew it had to be in healthcare, and I was fascinated with anatomy and surgery. So I graduated from college when Addison was 3 years old, and we went on vacation the day that I graduated, and I remember Addison saying, "Mommy, do you got homework to do?" And I said, "No, baby, Mommy doesn't have any more homework." So I graduated, and I am a certified surgical technologist. So really short, I don't want this to be a super long video. A surgical technologist is trained in 9 different surgical specialties, and we know hundreds of instruments. We know a ton of procedures in 9 different specialties that we should be able to walk into any OR for any surgical procedure and assist the surgeon in whatever that is. So it's a lot to know. I'm not an RN, I'm not a medical assistant, but I did go to school for surgery, and surgery is my passion. So you gotta find what you love, and you gotta run after it. You gotta fight hard for it and do it to the best of your ability. Number 4, sorry, that's probably like 5 or 6, but anyways, number 4, I have 2 daughters, and their names are Addison, she's 11, and Ansley is 5. And both of my children are miracles, because Adam and I were told when I was 23 years old that we were never going to be able to have kids. So the fact that we have 2 completely perfect and healthy children is from the Lord, and I never, not a single day, take them for granted. I love them, and they are gifts. So number 5, I have 3 tattoos. That 2 of them I really love. One of them I don't love. I kind of wish I hadn't got it because it didn't mean anything to me. The other 2 that I have are really teeny tiny, and if you've watched my videos or paid any kind of attention, you'll see it's on my left wrist, and it's a semicolon. So it means in literature, when an author is writing, that they could choose to end a sentence or they can carry on, and a semicolon means to keep going. So that's what it means to me, is to keep going and to not give up, because I had a really rough year in 2019 with losing my dad and losing a job that I genuinely loved. All of it happened like a domino effect within 4 months, and I went into a really deep depression. I've never been suicidal, and a lot of people with semicolon tattoos have issues with that. For me, it wasn't that. I just wanted to have a positive reminder every single day, every time that I looked down, that I could see that and remember, keep going. I also have a Harry Potter tattoo on my left ankle, and it's the 3 stars. If you've read the books, the stars are on the pages of the book, every single page, and it's by the number, and there's 3 of them, and those 3 represent my babies. So Adam and I lost 1 baby, so therefore our 2 girls and then our baby in heaven. Number 6, I love animals. I love all animals, but especially dogs. If there's a dog out and it's not growling or snarling at me, I want to pet it. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts. That's just who I am. Number 7, My favorite places to vacation are the beach and the Smoky Mountains and Disney/Universal. I can't pick between the last. I love them both equally. Number 8, if I could learn another language, I would love to be able to fluently speak American Sign Language. I think it's beautiful, and I have always been interested in sign language, and I think it's so cool. Number 9, I love to play with makeup. I love to get fixed up and put my eyeshadow on. It makes me feel put together. I actually really like doing foundation and contour and all the 9 yards. I don't normally wear all that. When you see me on camera and I have makeup on, it's just my eyes. But I do like to play with the whole 9 yards. So hopefully I'll do a makeup tutorial for you guys in the future. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in, because it makes me happy. Number 10, fall is my very favorite season, but Christmas is my favorite holiday. Number 11, okay, so pause. 11 through 15 are questions that I had friends ask me on Instagram or Facebook. So one of them said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? And I have thought about how I would answer this a lot. So I have several things that, come to mind, but I wanted to do YouTube to have a creative outlet. I am very interested in art. I love videography, and I have gone to YouTube for years. The first thing that I ever went to YouTube for was how to fold a fitted sheet. Do you guys know that sorcery, or was I like the only person whose mom did not teach them that lesson? I went to YouTube and I found how to fold a fitted sheet, and pretty much from there on out, I was hooked. I loved cleaning videos. They were really relaxing and calming to me. And I loved the kind, genuine people that I would see on the videos. It just made me happy and brought me peace. In a world that you can't really predict anything, to go to watch somebody that you just know is genuine and kind, it just made me happy. I wanted to do that for other people. I wanted to bring joy to others, and I wanted to share things that made me happy. I wanted to show some of the gifts that I think God gave me. I love to clean, and I love to organize, and I love to inspire other people. So I have had people on YouTube do that for me, so I wanted to do that for others. Number 12, how have you lost all your weight? So in some of my earlier videos, I had shared a before and after photo. I have lost a total of 70 pounds, and the majority of my adult life have been overweight. And I'm tall, so people really never guessed that I was as heavy as I was, but when I lost the weight, people just were like, oh my gosh, you don't look like the same person. Are you healthy? Are you okay? But to be honest, I feel like a totally different person. I can move, I can breathe, I don't have joint pain when I walk. I don't get out of breath when I go for a hike with my family. I feel great. But the answer to that question is I follow a low carb diet. I started doing Atkins, and I've been doing this way of living for 4 years, and I don't cheat. In the last, I guess, Adam's sitting over in the recliner, so if you see me looking over that way, I'm looking at him, but he's not really paying attention. I eat kind of a keto diet now, which is more fresh vegetables, and you really have to cook. It's not a lot of pre-prepared food. So keto, low carb, that's what I have been able to do to maintain my weight loss, and what I did to achieve the weight loss. So it was easy for me because I could eat real food and I stayed full. So you can't eat all the normal things that of course I did before I lost weight, but if there's something that I really want, there's a way to make it. And the low carb world has just grown in leaps and bounds in the last 4 years with the different products that you can buy now. So life is good. 13, one of Addison's little friends asked me what was my favorite online brand to shop. So I thought long and hard, and the first thing that came to mind was Amazon, because we get everything from Amazon, right? But if I'm really being honest, I think my favorite store to shop or company to buy from would have to be Matilda Jane. So I don't have a bougie budget, let me say that to start. But I will shop there at least twice a year, and I'll get myself several outfits. My husband's probably rolling his eyes right now, because if I catch a sale, I will hit it up, because they have amazing quality clothes. They are put together well, they last, they wash well. I mean, I'm all about investing in pieces that I can wear for years, and I have found that Matilda Jane does that, and I love them for the kids. Addison won't wear them, my 11-year-old, but my 5-year-old loves Matilda Jane. And if I can find it on sale, and I have a couple of friends that I will buy it used from, but it's in perfect condition, so I trust them, I know them well. But Matilda Jane's my favorite brand. Okay, 14. Do you have any hobbies? So yes, I do. And the first one would be you guys. That's YouTube. It's definitely a hobby. I do not get paid. I don't have sponsorships. I have, as of today, it's Sunday, August 30th, I have 177 subscribers, and I love each and every one of you. So thank you so much for being here. Of course, I love cleaning and organizing. They are hobbies that help my mental health, and they help my OCD. I love to have a clean and organized home. It makes me able to relax and just feel at peace when I'm home, so I love doing those. I love to decorate, and I'm not a big party planner, but I love to decorate my home, and we've done renovation to our home, and being able to put my touch on things has been really fun, and I've enjoyed it. I love to read. I am a nerd. I am a bookworm. Not sorry for it. I love to get lost in a good book. I typically read fiction. I don't care much for nonfiction, but anytime that I can go somewhere different while I'm reading, it's like a vacation, and I love it. I love to craft, I love to crochet, and I love to draw. Sorry, I have a lot of hobbies. I also, in 2020, my family and I started hiking, and we go to a beautiful area. I'm gonna actually do some vlogging there. It's called Land Between the Lakes here in Kentucky. It's also, part of it is in Tennessee as well, but we just started doing this with COVID, and when I was laid off work, you know, my husband had some time off work too, and between the two of us, we were like, we've got to get out of the house, and we've got to go exercise. We've got to get out in nature and just get away from the house. And while we were out there, we just had the best time. So hiking has become a big hobby. Number 15, the last one. I'm sure that you guys are tired of hearing me babble. My precious friend Meredith sent me this message, and she said, "You're the true definition of a friend, and how do you do it?" My gosh, it humbled me that she asked me that, because I'm no different than you guys. I'm struggle bus some days. How do I be a good friend? First of all, if I call you my friend, I love you fiercely. I often feel that I'm spread very thin due to my family, my work, our activities. I try to treat others and friends or strangers in general the way that I would want to be treated. But mostly the reason that I'm the friend that I am is because I know what it's like to be let down by people that you trust and you think are your friends. I will not do that to anyone. So I have to be accountable for myself and for my actions, and I want to be the friend to others that I would want to have. So I take being a friend seriously, and I love my friends. So that is enough. That's 15 things about me, and honestly, it was kind of hard to come up with everything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more, and regular cleaning content will be coming your way ASAP. Do you guys like the throw that I have right here on the couch? I got it today at Kirkland's, and I thought you guys would enjoy seeing it. So I took my thumbnail picture before we got the throw, so if you look in that, you'll see the old kind of teal colored one that was there before. But anyways, me and this little sweet munchkin and Daddy are gonna go to bed. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day, whatever time you're watching this. And in the comments, please leave me some facts about yourselves. I would love to get to know you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'm happy that you're here, and I want you to take a smile away every time you leave my channel from watching a video. So thanks again. Bye, you guys.
All the good times just